So the wife and kids are gone for most of today, so I have the house to myself, so I figured we could go out here and have a little bit more space. Show you one of the things we've been obsessed with lately. And that is this. This is chess. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about that. Okay, I didn't wipe this part of the table down, dang it. All right, it's okay. Oh, look at that shot. Now it's a little bit better. So my son got this chessboard that you now can't see. Can I zoom out? Oh man, look at that. Now, you can kind of see it. Nope, it's actually, well, whatever. This is a chessboard, Lord of the Rings chessboard, and I have not played chess since I was very little when my dad first showed me, and I don't remember how to play. So I've relearned chess over the past few days and have got obsessed with this. So potentially in 2021, maybe we'll do some chess videos. Interesting to anybody? No. Well, that's too bad. Oh well, you can skip those videos. I don't actually know if I'll do any chess videos, but I do want to try some new things in 2021. Side note, if you're new to the channel, this video probably isn't for you. This is just kind of a, well, unless you're interested in what I'm planning to do with this channel that you don't know of anything about. I said that wrong. I put an oven there that shouldn't have been there. Such a failure. It's okay. So yeah, if you're new, I'm just talking in this one, which I guess it's kind of what I do in all the videos, but usually I have a cigar or a pipe, tobacco pipe, or maybe bourbon or something while I talk, and that just makes it so much better. So today, no pipe, no, maybe some bourbon, I don't know. But for now, it's just a chitty chat, because that brings me to the first thing that I was thinking I'm gonna try to do with YouTube. First of all, let's just chat about YouTube a little bit. Why do you care? I don't know, but you're watching this and I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna share with you some thoughts about YouTube. I really, truly love doing this YouTube show. It's one of my favorite things. In fact, I wish I could do it full time. That's what I'm working towards. I'm hoping one day, maybe 10 years down the road, it'll take a while, but maybe I can get this channel to the point to where I can stop doing all of my other work, which happens to be with a camera, usually behind it, and behind a computer, editing videos. That's what I do for a living. So I'd love to do more of this. I'd love to do all this, just YouTube, and get rid of the other stuff. But until then, I have to split my time between the two, which is why I took time off in December and haven't posted in like a month, was because I just needed to like decompress and spend time with the family, which was really cool. And I was busy with client work, unfortunately, so it was just too much strapping me time-wise, and so, but now I'm back at it. Obviously, that's this video. And so you might notice this video is pretty much unedited, which is scary, because you realize I can't say words well, especially when you put them in some sort of order that's supposed to make sense to somebody listening to these words. I can't do that very well, and that's why editing usually helps me. Putting in like a lot of B-roll and stuff, I think it makes the videos look nice, but it also covers up all of my stupidity that I say and the lack of interest that I'm able to hold of yours. Maybe you're still watching, maybe you're like, this is hanging, this is holding my interest so well, is maybe what you're thinking. And if so, fabulous. You should put a little good job with your boring video in the description. I like to read those, but it also tells YouTube that people enjoy these videos, or at least they're engaging with the videos, so that's helpful to grow the channel, so I can do more of these. But this style of video is kind of an example of some of the types of videos I'm thinking of posting more often on this channel, which are unedited, off the cuff, maybe not a lot of these, but it'll help me to post more consistently and do a little bit more like personal side of taking my slipper off and I bumped the camera. But you know, like a little bit more just everyday life stuff. It doesn't have to be, you know, like wowie zowie with editing. It doesn't have to make a big point. It can just be content that's posted for maybe you to enjoy, and maybe it'll help continue the channel's growth, slow growth right now, but just by posting, you know? Because one of the things that holds me up is like when I put a video together, it takes a significant amount of time to shoot the B-roll and plan what's it gonna be about, and then edit the whole thing. So if I can intersperse some of this kind of content that doesn't take much time at all, then, you know, then I don't feel like I need to post so much of the content that takes so long. Does any of this matter? Do you care? Let's move on. Let's move on to this. And why I switched probably 6-ish months ago to a fanny pack rather than what I used to carry, which was a wallet and then pants with pockets. And I'd fill those pockets with stuff. Generally, when I'm carrying stuff throughout the day, I have my phone, I have a wallet, usually some form of key to a car or something. Although new cars don't require keys like in the old days, you know, like you don't need the key in the ignition to start cars today. So I oftentimes will forget where the key is. It'll just be in the car somewhere. And I'm like, I know it's in the car because the car's starting, but I don't know where the key is. So outside of that, I like to carry chapstick for keeping these little sweet babies. It's gross. Just stop. It's disgusting. What are you talking about? I don't know. But chapstick and what else? Like, oh, I like to have around, they're more useful than you'd realize, is just some what do you call those things? Fingernail clippers. They're handy, gosh dang it. So I like to have those around. And also, most importantly, the thing that took the most space was glasses cases. Because these are like, you know, they're not cheap glasses. They cost some money. I don't want to lose them or scratch them up. I want them to last as long as I can because they are prescriptions. Because my right eye is a little fuzzy, a little bad. The left eye is great, but these correct the right eye a bit, especially when I'm working on a computer. And then my sunglasses are also prescription, so I don't want to lose them. I want to take care of them, so I keep the glasses case with me, so if I'm not wearing them, they go in the case. And it just becomes a lot in your pockets, you know? You don't want to be all bulgy. I'm bulgy enough. I have so many bulges under my skin. I don't need more bulges in my pants. That's not what I meant it to sound like. But you know, like pockets full of stuff. It just, there's enough of that going on. So anyways, I got this fanny pack to fix that so that I can keep my glasses and glasses case always in here, which, you know, it's substantial. You know, if you have it in your pockets, it takes up too much space. Stupid, stinking masks. I don't know how you feel about all this COVID stuff. We won't go into it, but I hate wearing these so much. But I live in California. And among some of the negatives to living in California is that if you don't wear these, you'll be shot in the street in some places. So I'd keep one of those. But I have my chapstick. I have another one of these stupid things. They end up everywhere, including in our forests. Isn't that a bummer? We walked through, side tangent, we were walking through the California coastal redwoods, which are extremely rare in the world. It's the only place in the world where you can see large growth, old growth, coastal redwoods in the world. And they are, I won't go into it, but if you've never seen them, they are worth the drive. I will say that. Anyways, we were walking through these pristine forests and we found these everywhere because there's just masks everywhere because that's the world we live in. I also keep Tums because when I'm eating a lot of carbs, which is unfortunately most of the time, I'm trying to go off a little, like stay away from carbs a little bit. If I keep like a normal, fairly healthy diet, I don't need these, but as soon as I start eating carbs, I get heartburn. So I like to have those around. Oh, also, keep this little pocket, little AirPods, which everyone should have. Very dandy. What? And there's my phone. And it is not my wife. Okay. Well, what else? So that's the main pocket. So this is this is entertaining. But I should just leave this stuff out so you can see, like, look how much, where should I put this stuff? Like here, maybe, you can kind of see it. You can see it starts to add up. Like if you have this stuff in your pocket, it's just a bit much. Oh, and these. Now this is gonna be a pain now. See what I go through for these videos for you? Now I gotta put all this stuff away. And here I have, of course, wallet. Oh, and that, I should, so you can see, there's the wallet. I like to have gum around. So that was another thing I always kept in my pockets and still do, but now in the fanny pack. So anyways, that's what I have. Oh, also some trash. So that's good. Well, I'm gonna put this away now and not stop, not cut away, because you have to endure the negatives, the downsides, the hardships that I face putting these videos together, like cleaning up this bag now. So my wife, my kids, pretty much everyone I know makes fun of me for wearing this thing, but I think it's awesome. And I'll show you the front where I got this thing. So this is a fanny pack I got in Truckee, California, which is about, I don't know, an hour and a half from us, 2 hours, something like that. And this is it's from the Donner, what's it actually called? Donner Memorial State Park. But this is where the Donner Party spent a terrible winter. And well, many didn't make it through, if you know the story. Very sad story. But my wife always says, well, you're keeping the sad story alive with your stinking ugly fanny pack. She thinks I should get a better one, you know, like a leather one or something cool, but I told her, these aren't cool. They don't make them, and even if they did, they wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's just a fanny pack. It is what it is. You've just got to accept it, deal with it, and go after convenience over fashion, I suppose. If you care too much about fashion, though, well, you won't be wearing one of those. So it's just for those of you who are like me and you just don't really care anymore. I really never cared too much, but well, that's another video, isn't it? The video about my fashion. That'll be entertaining. Everyone will love that. Well, this video's gone on pretty stinking long, longer than most of my videos are, so I guess I'll end it there. So quickly though, I'll go over real quick some actual ideas that I have for the channel, some video ideas. I'm curious to know your thoughts. If you're a regular watcher of this channel, you're amazing. Probably my favorite viewer, the ones that watch regularly. That's a tricky one. Okay, so here's some of the ideas that I have. I'm thinking one of the videos that has done okay on this channel, and you know, this channel's this big, so good for me is like, what, 70 people watch this video? Holy cow. But I've done these videos that are called something, what is that? Line, hash, dash, whatever, an introduction. So I've done like the cigar, an introduction or something, tobacco pipes, an introduction, something along those lines. And they've done relatively okay, so I thought, well, what if I kept that an introduction to something and did it with other things that I'm interested in? So I was thinking chess, because I'm into that now. I don't know how to play really. I mean, I know how to play now, but that's it. I know what a king and a queen is. But I thought for somebody else who's like, how do you play chess? I can show you how, because I just learned yesterday. Perfect person to teach that. The cello, that would be interesting. Bourbon, something I know a little bit about. At least I'm experienced with it. Don't know what I'm talking about. California red wine, an introduction. Cigar lighters, tobacco pipe styles, full-time RVing, cheap cigars. Best bourbon under $50. That's just another idea for a video I wanted to do. So that kind of thing. I wanted to see how those might go. If you know of anything else, if you have any ideas for things that might be interesting to learn very little about, but like an introduction to something, what else would be entertaining, interesting? What do you think? And then I wanted to do something else I did. I did a video called Pine Cones Are Very Interesting or something along those lines. And that one's done relatively okay. So I thought, well, that might be a fun thing to pursue and do something with that are interesting thing. So I thought like cigars are interesting. Tobacco pipes are interesting. Pumpkins, candles, dogs, bananas, Legos, horror movies, platypuses. Weird things that you don't really know much about, most people. But if you just do a quick internet search about interesting facts about this thing, you find out that thing actually is very interesting and I never thought about it. Maybe pencils, you know, everyday things that we don't really stop to think about how interesting they actually are. What are your ideas? Do you have anything else that would be interesting for the interesting series? Ba-dum-bum! Pretty clever, I'd say. Let me know. Put that in the comments as well, won't you? Okay, that's it. Those are just some simple ideas. I have some other things I want to try. New YouTube channels and other things, but, you know, it's always how much time I can put into it. It's always the issue is time, because I get paid to use a camera and sit in front of a computer. So when I do YouTube stuff, it's like I'm doing the thing I usually get paid for, except I'm not getting paid for it. Not yet. Not unless we can grow this channel, which you can help me with by commenting, giving the video a thumbs up, What else? I don't know. It's probably something else. I mean, you share the video with other people, get other people to watch it, of course. I thought there was something else. Oh, yes, subscribing to the channel if you're not a subscriber already. But based on this video, you're probably not going to subscribe. So check out some of the other videos that are more in line with what this channel's about. But if you stayed this far into the video, realistically, you're probably, I don't know, bored or, I mean, if you find this entertaining, I appreciate it. Because I would probably watch some Yahoo out somewhere in a flannel shirt showing you what he has in his fanny pack. Why not? I watch stupid stuff on YouTube all the time. So I'd put this in the category of like stupid stuff to watch on YouTube. Don't do that. Don't put chess pieces in your mouth. You could choke. Charlie. Is there a Charlie out there watching? You should comment and be like, hey, I'm Charlie. And then I'll be like, yeah, you're the one who puts chess pieces in your mouth. Hot dog. Thanks for watching, gang. Let's get to some real videos coming up. Right after this long break. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'll have another video soon is what I'm saying. Okay.